We back. We are back.
Yes, sir.
I had to change cells. my celly got into it. So I'm in a new spot.
That look like a cleaner cell though.
Word, he got more space. He don't got the bunk bed.
Who won the fight though?
Look at my face, B. I'm good. I don't look like other good people out here.
All that talk last week about fighting, and now he want to get into it. What's good with everybody, man?
What up? Chilling, same old.
Another week.
Basketball back, baby.
It was a good weekend. Good weekend.
Amazing. Amazing.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Better than good.
It was all right. It
was hurt, man. 49ers was hurt.
We lost to the Falcons with no Cordell Patterson.
Yo,
we got punched in the mouth.
Feisty team. Yeah, I got a question for y'all real quick.
Nah, they ain't shit though. They wasn't supposed to lose that game.
I got a question for y'all. If y'all sit down at a table, to eat, and there's a fork and a spoon already at the table, and they serve you vegetable fried rice, what are you using?
My spoon, nigga.
N-word.
Give me my spoon.
N-word, and he 10 years old.
You can go either way.
And he 10 years old.
Give me my spoon.
You could go either way. I'm gonna probably just grab the fork first, but you can go either way.
No, pick one, man.
Give me my spoon.
I'm gonna go fork.
I'm gonna go fork.
I'm going fork.
I'm not mad at the spoon.
Grow up,
yeah.
Sid.
Give me my spoon.
You want a spork? You want a spork?
No, I want to fuck.
I tell you what, that was on the table. I might go with that.
No, listen, man. You know you don't stick a fork in rice, right?
You don't stick a fork in
rice.
Right,
so you can use a spoon to scoop fucking rice.
Chill,
you can scoop with a fork.
Nah, that should be falling off the side and shit. I want a full.
Say it.
I was about to say something wild.
When we go to the steakhouse, what you be eating your sides with? If you get mash or rice or whatever,
mash ain't gonna fall off the side of the fork.
No, yo, say what you want. You want a full what?
Right. Nah, I want a full bite. Pause.
Yo, we progressive around here, man.
Yankees won.
Let's go, Jakey.
Grow up, son. You gotta grow up. Son.
Give me my spoon,
knew
man.
You will never grow up.
Decided that they was going to dismiss a spoon as a utensil to eat with.
I see an judge up there. Pay that man.
Nah, son.
Who decided that, yo?
Son, get a bowl of cereal.
The person who was.
Next thing, motherfucker gonna talk about eat ice cream with a fork and all that bullshit.
The person who wants to a utensil that's multi-purpose. That's who decided that. I can pick it up. I can pick up rice with the fork, and I can stab the chicken with the rice.
With the rice?
Yes, in one swoop.
Nah, fam. Give me my fork.
As soon as you asked, son, I knew exactly who was going. I knew what Chips was going to say.
Yeah, he knew it too. He knew it too. That's why he asked the question.
I didn't know that.
I did.
The reason why I asked was because me and my son was at the dinner table. He's looking at me eating rice, and there was a fork and a spoon right there, and he was just looking at me like, maybe like, you don't think you should be using the spoon? Like, nah, man, nah.
You know, you got childproof Chips table for him. You know, he can't use forks and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But yeah, man, welcome back for another week. As always, we here. MizFitz back in effect, man. Good weekend of football, good weekend of sports. Yankees just moved on to the next round of the playoffs. Great work.
Happy and stressed.
PH, man, how you feel about them Jets winning, brother?
Yo, don't get me started. Yo, I cried like tears came out my eyes when we be playing now, man, because it's just like, I'm so happy.
Yo, this the most wins PH seen in one season in mad long.
You wanted to fire the coach.
I wanted to fire everybody. Okay,
You wanted
hold on,
to
wait,
cut the quarterback.
Wait. I wanted to fire. Let's start from the beginning. I wanted to fire everybody on the Yankees and Aaron Judge to leave. I wanted everybody on the Jets to get fired and Zach Wilson to get thrown somewhere. I was just ready to burn everything down. Okay, burn it down.
Listen, I'm happy the Yankees moved on, but them going 5 games with Cleveland don't make me any confident against the Astros.
Yes,
but it wasn't pitching though, man. Hitting was terrible. No.
You said our what was terrible? You said our what was terrible, PH?
Hitting.
I mean, but that's normally the Yankees' MO. Once the playoffs start, bats go cold, and our pitchers can't get us out of a jam.
And that's MLB playoffs is better pitching and defense.
Yep,
man.
You ain't gonna score. The Yankees had 5 runs and lost. That's not supposed to happen in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. Anyway, back to the Jets.
Even better that it was Terry Francona on the other team. Fuck Terry Francona.
Jets. Nice. All right? Don't be sleeping on us. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Fuck the Dolphins. Who else we beat? Cleveland. Fuck all
You're going too far. All right.
No,
let's go ahead and get the topic started. Since you want to go there. Since you want to go there, sir.
Let me cook.
Can I even start the show?
No.
Can I start the show?
Well, you shouldn't have started with me.
Yeah. I didn't even get started yet.
You asked me a question.
So now you got to get the last word?
Yep.
I'm going to mute you.
That's all right.
You're going to be the first motherfucker muted in the show history ever. This is PH.
This ain't part of
man. NFL, we are in, it's week 7, right? Week 7 we just left?
No, we just left 6.
That's 6, so we about to be in 7. Yeah, trade deadline coming up real fast. A lot of teams trying to make some different moves.
1 is 6, you feel me?
You said what?
5 and 1 equals 6. That's how I know what week we in.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna let you cook. You got it. But trade deadline coming up. A lot of teams are trying to make some moves before the trade deadline. But we're gonna get started talking about just this year as a whole, man, and just what biggest surprise did you guys see throughout the NFL so far? What was your surprises so far this year? And I'm definitely not starting with PH. So Chips, you go ahead and start this category off.
Biggest surprise. I'm gonna go winning first, and I will have to be a homer and say I am shocked and pleasantly surprised by my New York Giants.
Well, don't even say mine, man. You ain't no fan. Shut up. Go ahead.
Keep going, Chip.
This guy.
Yo, mute this dude, man. Mute him, please. But yeah, I didn't see this at all. The best I saw us going was winning 1 game out of this first 6, maybe 2. So, and like I said before in other shows, it's the coaching. I didn't think that this staff was going to be able to get this offense going the way it has been. I know it's a lot of Buffalo, coaches or whatever on the offensive side of the ball. So the thing for me is that they opened up the playbook. In the past 3-4 years, we would see the same fucking plays over and over, and they wouldn't try nothing different, no bootlegs, no nothing like that. Even with Danny being a mobile quarterback coming in, they didn't really let him go. You know what I mean? And they was kind of babying him. So it's a good thing to see that they open up the playbook and let him use his legs a little bit. Let him make adjustments. And then we spoke about it before, the second half adjustments in all of these games. Like every single game, you could see the shit. The defense, the defensive schemes they play. It's just, I don't know. It's just all around culture change for me, and so I'm pleasantly surprised by my New York Giants. On the losing side, the fucking Rams. These motherfuckers is trash. Like boo-boo caca. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. I know I said it before. Matthew Stafford is not A1 quarterback to me, but god damn, they can't do shit, and he is looking like boo-boo caca. Let me see. Do I have a surprise for a player? Not really. If I had to pick a player, I think it would be Justin Jefferson. I knew he was nice, but he's getting busy. Like he's putting up MVP type of season. Even though it probably won't go to him, because it's always a fucking quarterback. But he's murdering right now. So those are my biggest surprises so far.
All right, well, Pop, I'm gonna let you go ahead because I feel like a couple of y'all might have some of the same surprises. So I'm gonna wait to reserve my rebuttal on.
Nah, I'm only gonna say 2 things about the Giants. I'm gonna move on.
Only 2? My bad. Okay.
So what Chips was saying about the coaching, what I'm surprised about is our offensive coordinator came from the Chiefs. And the way they ran things over there, I just couldn't see how they could possibly do that here. And they're doing it, though. There's a lot of things that I see, and I'm like, oh, I've seen Kansas City do the same thing. They just have better talent, but we're still able to do and execute the same way. And the other thing is, we're not doing power rankings, but Giants is number 5 in my power rankings.
You heard? So we're not doing power rankings, but you just go throw that out there.
Got to put them up there. Got to put them up there.
If they wasn't in there, I wouldn't have mentioned it. The biggest surprise for me is how mediocre it seems like the league is right now as a whole. Like it's a bunch of 3-3, 2-3 teams. Like majority of the league is 3-2. No, what are we in week 6? 3-3 or 2-4 or something like that. And it's just weird to see like Tampa Bay, Green Bay. I mean, most people thought Green Bay would get off to a slow start, but the Giants and the Jets back to back, and with at least they was in the game with the Giants. The Jets wasn't even close, and they was at home, like real home. It was technically home against the. Look, he happy over there.
That's right, Pop. My man. I know I liked you sometimes.
I'm surprised at the way the Patriots is coming along. I didn't think Mac Jones was a good quarterback at all. But when he went down, I'm like, oh, they really fucked now. And now they were their 3rd string, and they looking better than with Mac Jones. And I don't know what's going to happen when he get healthy, but I'm not saying the accolades, but we might be seeing Brady all over again. Your spot, you get hurt and your spot taken. It's over for you.
That'd be crazy.
What's his name? Zappy?
Yeah.
Barely Zappy.
He looked comfortable throwing the ball and all that. He almost looked like Dak during his rookie year. He looked like Dak Prescott during his rookie year. I'm shocked that the Cowboys treaded with homeboy with Cooper Rush, but they defense is fucking crazy. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm surprised about them bum ass the team that start with a P, man. PE.
So let me ask you, because you say you mentioned the Cowboys. All right. I test alone. To me, Cooper Rush looked a lot more comfortable in the offense than Dak Prescott has in the past 2 years, I would say.
I wouldn't say that.
He ain't out there throwing no deep balls and not like that.
He don't do. They don't ask him to do much.
Yeah.
10 to 20, he was real accurate though the last 2-3 weeks though. Like this past week was probably the worst he's looked all season. I'll give that.
Ain't no probably. He had one good quarter.
He been in
8
the
minutes.
system for like he been in the system longer than Dak.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe not this current system, but he's been a Cowboy as long as Dak or longer than Dak. One of the two. But it's just weird to see. Like, a couple more games, we're going to be at the halfway mark, and then people thought the Eagles was going to win the East. Nobody had them undefeated.
Yeah.
Nobody had the Giants here. Nobody had the Jets here. Like, you look at the conference of both, it's the Bills, Chiefs, Chargers, which is understandable, and then everything else looks crazy. And then on the NFC side, you got an undefeated Eagles and a 5-1 Giants, and the Vikings is a little surprising, but they get off to hot starts a lot pretty often, and it's just weird to see. The mediocre is the biggest surprising part to me. What you think? PH, let's go. PH, let's go. JETS.
Let me tell you something. Right? My biggest surprise is the supposed 0-6 Jets. And I hope Brady Cram watched this, and I know he ain't, so but fuck you, all right? Nah, but I wasn't expecting the Jets to play this well at all. I knew we had a great draft. Our draft was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was. The last couple years, honestly.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson was the only player that I wasn't expecting us to take. I thought we was going to take Drake London, but, he wasn't there. But everybody else, I wanted them to draft. Even talking to Wayno draft day was like, yo, man, I want them to take Breece Hall. I want them to draft Breece Hall. But I didn't think they was because they was really feeling Michael Carter.
Right.
But that boy could ball. That boy could ball. And Sauce, can't even say nothing about that man. Not at all.
How's the other cornerback doing? The one that got drafted before him.
Stingley?
Yeah.
He's actually doing pretty good on Houston. He's not doing bad in Houston.
He's doing all right.
It's Houston. That's just
right.
Yeah. I still have a huge question mark for Zach Wilson. He's just a game manager right now, and he hasn't really been, other than that one quarter, he hasn't really been put in a situation where he had to do much. Running backs and defense has been carrying us like, I got you on the back, let's go. And I'm just loving it, man. I'm loving it.
I feel where you coming from, but I feel like people like Mahomes and whoever, a bunch of these guys, they kind of spoil us. Like, he should be a game manager in his second season. I feel like they should be game managers.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't even have a full 17 games yet, right?
I'm not mad at that. It's just my thing was progression, how he looks, how he manages, how he look in the pocket. He looks a lot better. He looks a lot calmer. He still be doing some wild shit.
Yes, he does.
That pass he tried to throw in the end zone, I was like, holy crap, please don't nobody catch that or the other team. But yeah. But even though he has been wilding, majority of his passes hasn't been too crazy. He definitely needs to work on his accuracy. One of my biggest surprises is Tariq Woolen.
Balling.
5th round pick, same measurables as Sauce. Boy got 4 picks already.
Balling.
Killing.
He got more picks than like 12 NFL teams.
Yes. And they was talking about him and how he could be a good player and he could somehow or some way get to being a starter. But guess what? He said, I'm going to start and I'm going to be a star this year.
He on the Jets, right?
Who, Tariq Woolen? No, he on the Seahawks.
Seahawks. Okay.
Yeah.
They ain't shit though. Like, what else you gonna do?
I mean, but still, to be a rookie and still getting tested, and
He got 4 picks, son. He got 4 picks in 6 weeks.
yeah, I mean, to be getting tested like that and still being able to cover, I don't care who it is. I think he went to UTSA, Texas Southern. I mean, it's not many players get from there to the NFL and be great. I think the Ravens has been like a big shock to me, but I kind of expected it because of the contract that Lamar wasn't going to be playing as great, even though he still is playing good. I just think that's looming over them. I think that's just holding him back a little bit. He don't be running as much. He don't be Lamar.
Right.
So, he's not as fast, I don't think, anymore. Like, looking at him coming into this season, he put on muscle. You know, he put on a lot of muscle, and he's not as fast. He's still elusive for a quarterback, but he's definitely not the same Lamar speed that we've seen in years past.
It might be something to what PH saying, though. He probably don't want to get hurt.
He'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not running. Oh, y'all niggas can give me no contract? Yeah. I am not going out there and breaking something. And guess what? I ain't got no money next year.
I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money next year. So, nah, I'm chilling. Y'all better catch these passes that I ain't throwing correctly.
That I ain't throwing correctly.
What you see so far, Porter?
I mean, just to touch on a few things y'all said already. Pop brought up the divisions. Shouts to the Jets and the Giants and the Bills.
Yeah.
Two toughest divisions in football right now. You heard? Huh?
The Bills ain't New York. Get out of here.
Oh, okay. All right. Whatever. Shouts to all New York teams.
They rivals of the Jets. He can't like them. They rivals of the Jets.
I know what PH beef is, man. You know, nobody had the NFC East. I mean, and the AFC East looking like this the beginning of the year, dog.
No, they definitely was on the Dolphins' sack,
and that's with a 2-4 team being in one of the divisions. So you know, this is kind of crazy. I hope this energy could keep up because I don't know, man. I don't know, Chips. This might be one of those special years, man. We can sneak up in there somewhere. You heard?
Nah, we ain't sneaking nowhere.
Only Pop is a Giants fan. I don't respect Chips.
We ain't sneaking nowhere. We kicking it
out my face.
We kicking it.
Why you respect that man, bro?
Cause I don't like you either.
He from New York and repping his one of his home team.
Man,
why you don't respect me as a Giants fan, bro?
What did you text me yesterday? On Sunday.
I said, "Fuck your Jets."
Oh,
exactly.
Dutch was saying that earlier that Chips ain't believe at the beginning of the season. He was like, "No, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't gonna win."
Yeah,
I don't know. We got to ask about that.
But I only said that because we said about the Jets.
I didn't say that about the Giants. I said no expectations.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of hoping for a Philly loss this weekend, but you know,
fucking Dallas.
I know they had one fucking job. They played good for 8 minutes in the whole game, and that was it.
I had told Porter I'm not mad at it because we are clearly in second place.
Yeah.
I'd rather be clearly in second place and tied for first.
Oh no, man!
3-way tie.
6-0 is kind of nutty, man.
Who cares?
On them boys.
It's still early. It's still real.
No, it is. It is still early. We played them late in the year, both times.
Who cares? I hate the Cowboys more than the Eagles anyway.
One of my biggest surprises is Denver. How Russ is looking out there, man.
Bukaka.
Damn. They were only involved wins and losses. They were only involved in one blowout game, so they could have won like a lot of their games. They could at least be. They should be 4-2. You know, I don't get it. I mean, you know, he's in the middle of the pack in yards. He does get sacked a lot, but they win a lot of they lose a lot of 1-point, 3-point games, and he's supposed to be getting them over the hump. That's what I thought.
That coach looked like he ain't built neither.
Yeah, I mean, who would you rather have, him or Staley?
Oh, yo, when you done, I got one more point to get.
Nah, don't worry, I'm going.
I'll make this quick. I mean, that's pretty much it, man. What you got to say?
So, for starters, I'm gonna say I had said this before. If the Giants started playing good, I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all just needed consistency from Daniel Jones. So I'm happy that y'all winning. I'm happy that the shit is panning out because
Appreciate you,
right. And I said this to Puda a long time and Chips. I was like, yo, y'all got a real good team. It's just the play calling needs to change and try and get Daniel Jones to get the ball out of his hand quicker. So y'all definitely, I think the biggest thing for y'all was Saquon. Like seriously, him coming back and being him and actually being able to maneuver, make the right cuts, and trust his knee, and the injuries are gone and behind him. So that's a good thing for y'all. Surprise for me is definitely the Eagles and what they're doing. Granted, they paid enough for that team and them players, so they should be. It's just normally we just not used to seeing that happen after teams pay that much money for those types of free agent players, and it actually work out.
MKP
for me,
is still a bum.
Who's still a bum?
NKP.
Oh.
For me, the AFC West is the biggest surprise of the season so far to me. With the expectations that they were going to be this, they were going to be that, and
4 teams in the playoffs.
Yep. The Raiders, are they still winless?
They won in 4.
They got to win.
They won one? Raiders won one finally. Broncos look disgustingly horrible, and it's looking more and more like the O-line issues that the Seahawks had back when Russ was there is now more Russ than the Seahawks, and it wasn't the O-line because he looks terrible out there.
The Raiders actually beat the Broncos.
Yeah, that was their one win. And then the Chargers is 4-2, but they look like shit. The Chargers is fucking horrible. Their coach is disgustingly bad. He makes the worst decisions I have ever seen. Like, I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about the Cowboys coach this season. Like, after what the Chargers coach has been doing already, just the decisions that are being made, and we're gonna go for it. Like, what? You're wild.
Which coach came out and said that he was willing to give up play calling?
Oh, that's the Cardinals.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Cliff Kingsbury,
yeah, that's crazy.
Why he said that?
Because their offense has been terrible. And what's his name? What's the quarterback name again? I forgot.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray came out and said that their offense hasn't been that bad since his rookie season. So definitely understand that feeling. But yeah, man, the Chargers coach is just, if anything, just go back to he needs to just go back to college. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't make it out the season, or once the season is over, he just cooked. Like, I would not be surprised at all, because these situations are bad. And when your star wide receiver who's hurt is tweeting during the game, what the fuck are we doing? While y'all going for it on a stupid play in overtime? Like,
that's crazy. Did that happen?
Yeah,
Keenan Allen. Yeah,
Keenan Allen was like, "What the fuck are we doing here?"
Yo, and they luckily won the game, and he was like, "Yo, it's a good thing we won the game, because that was the worst decision ever."
That was a close ass game too. They almost lost.
Like, it's just horrible decision making, man. Like, I'm so surprised that it's even being allowed. But I get it. As an owner, you gotta, like, all right, we're gonna let them cook. We're gonna let them cook and go from there. And they're winning, so it's like you tend to ignore certain shit. But nah, that shit is egregious.
Is that ego? Is that ego and sticking to his game plan, or is that analytics?
I'm gonna go ahead and let Pop address that analytics shit, because that's Pop's favorite word. You can go ahead, Pop. I'm done.
I came up with a new rule. So my man Jeff Van Gundy, If y'all ever watch games that he called, he always coming up with new rules for the NBA. I'm about to start doing my Jeff Van Gundy shit. You can't be an NFL coach if you don't have any experience in the NFL, whether a player or a coach on the bench. Don't bring them fucking college schemes over here, Chip Kelly and Kingsbury and the rest of y'all. Going forward, because the chart says 65% means green, and your probability to win is. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. It's mad different factors and elements in football. This ain't baseball. You can't just go off of numbers and say this person always hit to the right, so let's shift to the right and pitch. You can't do that. That doesn't work in the NFL. And that was my fear with game. I never said this before. Game 1 with the Giants, when he went for 2 for the win, I'm like, he better not be this coach. We better not be going for 4th down all the time. We better not be going for 2 all the time. And gladly, he's kicking field goals and when it's needed. But I don't know what's going on with the league. 3 points is good, guys. I don't know. I feel like if they were to look at some of these games and see how many times they lose by 3 or less than 3
or 2, yeah, I was just about or 2.
Take the points, bro. Like the Chiefs ain't the same Chiefs from 2 years ago. You can stop them and get the ball back. You could stop Buffalo. You could get the ball. You can do it. Nobody's out here putting up 35 a game anymore. That's not happening. These teams could be stopped. Take the 3, trust your defense. And I'm done.
Yo, shout out to Saquon sliding and not scoring that touchdown. Fundamentals, you heard?
What Chip said about Justin Jefferson, I feel like Saquon is MVP too, but like he said, quarterbacks only get MVP.
That too.
Yo, Chips, how you feel about your man Robbie Anderson getting kicked out the game and kicked off the team in the same week?
Yo, can somebody tell me what that's about?
Son, that is whack.
So leave and go to Arizona. Just go straight there.
Yo, can you imagine they said that? He looked at them like, what? Not knowing what the fuck.
Can somebody tell me what that's about?
That's crazy because after Chip said he was going to get kicked out the game, I was like, damn, when has a fucking football player been kicked out the game? And look what happened.
Didn't he? But didn't he get kicked out the game by the team, not the refs?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
who was the last person?
Saying, regardless.
You don't remember the last person?
No. He talking about. Pop is talking about Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
But he didn't get kicked out the game.
He kicked out. He just left. He said,
"No, they told him to get off the sideline."
Coach told him to get off the field.
Well, because he didn't want to go in the game. So it was like if either go in the game or get off my sideline. Yeah. But so what happened, Puda, is he was beefing with the coaches. I don't think did they ever come out with like details on what the smoke was? No, but it was visible during the game. Like you could see them going back and forth. And
they no targets probably.
They told him leave the field, and very next day, breaking news. Cardinals had an injury. They needed the wide receiver position filled. I don't know where the fuck they got that money from, but because I definitely think he's making more than $10 million a year.
No, I don't think so.
We're gonna have to look into that. I
think
he's making like 12.
Why he said I don't know. I'm just here to help my team win. I have no idea.
But that was definitely wild. But shifting gears, looking at the NBA, kickoff is today. NBA season starts. First game I'm seeing is Philly against Boston. Shouts to Boston faithful. They did a very good Bill Russell tribute. Heartfelt. RIP to Bill. But getting into the season, man, what are your expectations? Who do you guys feel? We'll just start with expectations. Like, what are you expecting to see this year in the NBA? More high scoring games or better defense? And let's start with you, Puda.
Well, I definitely expect to see some more high scoring games now that you bring that up because they're getting rid of that damn take foul. So motherfuckers gonna be letting everybody just breeze right on by. because they don't want to pick up that extra point in the ball. You know, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what the orange, white, and blue gonna look like this year. You know what I mean? See how this chemistry go. See the new rotations Tibbs got for us. See how our stars or all stars respond to pressure, because you know it's a lot of New York pressure, man, coming from these other markets. These dudes don't understand it, so they get some booze while they think they cooking. I'm still waiting to see what the Clippers look like. I'm still excited about that. I'm happy Kawhi is back. I hope he can be at full strength. You know, I still don't want to see no load management all year round. So hopefully him and PG can get it together. See them two dogs, both sides of the ball, holding it down, gonna be crazy. I do got a pick for Defensive Player of the Year. I think it's gonna be Rudy Gobert. I think he's really yeah. That's my pick. I think he's gonna have to waste less energy with another big with him, and everything's gonna be like pretty much directed towards him. You don't have anything else to worry about. You don't have to worry about the ball getting passed to him late on the shot clock, the shooting guard. He got a lot of scores around him, And MVP, I think Luka's going to be able to secure it this year. Finally, I have them finishing high in the West this year. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's it for me. Hey, what you got, Chips?
I'm excited. I'm excited for basketball. That is my number one sport. So I'm happy that it's back. Gets going tonight. Like you said, happy and excited for my Knicks. Can't wait to see what my man Jalen Brunson brings to the table. We finally got our point guard. Preseason looked real good. The offense was moving nice or whatever. As far as the NBA as a whole, I like the balance, man. Like, I really can't pick, one team that's going to dominate. You got the bum-ass Nets, they finally full strength, So we can see them compete the way they supposed to compete. Philly, back at it. Boston, even with the coaching scandal, they still going to be a really good team. Cavs got much better. Hawks got better. On the West, Kawhi and PG back together. I'm ready. I'm excited for the Pelicans. I think they could put in work on the West, especially with a healthy Zion. And what's old dude name?
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram. Yeah, Ingram. And then another team on the West, and I hate this because Pop like bigging this motherfucker up, yo. Broke back motherfucker. What's his name? Denver.
What?
Michael Porter?
Michael Porter Jr.
Yo, son, I was
like broke back.
Yo, I was this now.
Yo, I thought he was talking about Brokeback Mountain or something. I'm like,
that's why I was quiet. I didn't even say nothing. I was like, Chip's gonna get it.
He gonna put me in there? I don't know.
Yo, what?
I don't know who gay.
But Michael Porter Jr., man, with a healthy Michael Porter, I think they can make a lot of noise in the West. So for me, my expectations, I don't know about high scoring. I think the NBA is always leaning towards scoring more, especially the young boys, the young stars coming out of college. It's more about offense now, and more about the speed of the game and shooting threes. So my biggest expectation is the competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? The more balance that these games and standards is going to be. Player watch for me is my man from Duke, Banchero. He looked like he ready to go. He looked like he ready to go. So I'm interested in seeing more Orlando games, see how he does. Yeah, man, I'm ready, man. And of course, my man Ja Morant, this dude is like, if for me, he could be in the MVP race. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready. What you got, PH?
My expectations this season. I fully expect.
Yo, hold on. Are you rooting for a team?
You know, PH a Hawks fan.
Did you pick a team to root for this year?
I'll go with the Hawks again.
I'm gonna go with the Hawks.
You could do that. You could just do that.
I don't have a team. I got a pitch on me to pick a team.
I didn't tell you to do anything. I asked you if you had one.
No, I don't.
You have a favorite? Is there a player?
Oh,
go little PH. Go PH. Go little PH. Yo, let him jump around, man.
He said, "I'm out."
All right, well, I'm gonna pick up. Yo,
God.
Yo, what's the ACS? Yo, what's your house? What's the
Hey, oh shit.
We still going?
Yeah.
All right,
And I'm leaving that in there too.
I bet you are.
I'm gonna put a phone number at the bottom.
What the fuck I said? Oh yeah. Let me go back to my expectations. I fully expect Anthony Davis to get hurt in the first week of the season.
Oh my God! So why y'all so hate?
That's valid. That's
I
valid.
fully expect Pat Beverly and Russell Westbrook to get into a fight.
Valid.
I fully
With a fan. With a fan. Don't forget, with a fan.
Nah, with each other.
He gonna get into a fight with a fan.
I fully expect the Oklahoma City Thunder to tank for Victor. Whatchamacallit?
Wembanyama.
Yeah. But nah, I do like the balance in the league though. There's a lot of good teams, a lot of teams that can contend this season. I think honestly, now that the Nets is full strength, ain't nobody gonna be able to mess with them.
Ooh, shut up.
I mean, it's the truth. They got KD, they got Kyrie, they got Ben Simmons, and he don't really need to do much. All he needs to do is get the ball to the other two to shoot. I like the Bucks, but Chris Middleton,
how long is he out for?
Who knows?
Probably like a month.
Phoenix, I don't know what they missing. They missing something because they be there and then that's it. They just can't get over the hump to get that championship. And Atlanta, I always like Trae Young.
Boo.
So that's why I always son, yo, see, this is why I don't like you, Chris.
Yo, son, he's a rival of the Knicks. That's why he's saying boo.
Damn.
We don't like that motherfucker over here, man.
You don't like nobody. You don't even like the Knicks, so shut up.
Damn, this guy. First is the Giants, now it's the Knicks. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But I said it before. That trade just looked, I don't know, I don't want to say crazy to me, but them two in the same backcourt, man.
What, DeJounte Murray?
Huh?
Who, Trae and DeJounte?
Yeah. One of them playing off the ball, it would have to be Trae.
It should be Trae.
Yeah, he should be. He's a wild shooter.
Yeah, but you think he's going to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to let you run point and I'm going to run off the ball?
You want to win, right?
For a little bit. And that's what Puda said is what it is. How much do you want to win?
Yeah, exactly. And them youngins, nah, I'm cool right now. Let me cook and I'll try to win later. Only youngin that look like they really, really trying to win right now is that man on Memphis.
Yeah.
And huh?
He trying.
Yeah. Ja Morant, man, he's something different, man. He definitely something different.
Yes, he is.
He out here fully got everybody on his neck like, yo, y'all disrespected me. Y'all said I wasn't going to be able to come here and do this, and guess what? I'm doing this and some.
Facts.
And
so
I'm
you
here
said
to stay.
Hawks, PH. What seed you got the Hawks in? You think they make the playoffs? For one, let me just start there. You think they make the playoffs?
I think they make the play-in.
Okay.
I don't see them as, what is it, 6?
Six is straight in.
Get them in the Bulls right up on up out of there, sliding down.
Yeah, I see them making the play-in, and I don't know. That's about as far as I got. But since he came for your squad, Chris.
No, I told slide them both down. That's facts.
Yeah, all right. What'd you say, Chris?
I definitely expect it to be. Hopefully, for some reason, I feel like this season is going to be more stoppage in play as far as reviews, different calls being made, and players getting adjusted to it. Hopefully, by like the midway point towards the end of the year, everybody's fully acclimated, and it's like
What?
it's
Why you say that?
Just with. I don't know. I feel like the refs. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be looking different. Like I feel like the attention was on the scoring last season, and every time it's one way, they try and push their hand towards a different direction the next season. That's just the way I see it and view it. Whereas I think it was the year before last, or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was when the season started. I think it was early on. It was mad games, like 135 points, 140-point games. Like teams was just wilding. Like we hadn't seen this scoring outburst. So I just feel like things are going to be different. Like there's going to be a push for more defense. There's going to be a push for more stoppage reviews and stuff like that. So it's going to slow the game down a little bit more.
Nah, they want LeBron to break their record, bro.
I feel like with this season and every season that he has, it's not even going to be close. Like he's going to blow it out the water. Like I feel like it's not even going to be close. Because I think it's only right over 1,000 that he got a score left or something like
1,300 and change.
1,300. It's like more close to 14.
They predicted around like game 49.
Yeah, because normally I think he's at like 22 or 23 a year, something like that. 2,300 a year, something like that. So I feel like that's going to be a no-brainer. Like that's going to be, I guess, just going to happen. I don't feel like that changes anything. I know all of LeBron stands are going to be like, "Oh, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT." But you already know how I feel about that. Hopefully, he twists his knee and he's out for the season.
Damn,
I'm editing that out, man.
Nah, don't edit that out. Don't edit that out.
I've been very consistent in my LeBron.
I know you have.
Edit that out.
Damn, son.
I surprisingly, none of y'all said anything about the Celtics. As I'm sitting here, and the game is on. Do any of y'all feel like the adding of Malcolm Brogdon helps at all?
It definitely helps. It's another ball handler. I feel like
super good defender.
I feel like they lost to Golden State because of all the turnovers they had. And if you just put a person that's more dependable with the ball, they probably win that series. But he just got to stay healthy.
That's definitely that was going to be my question: is how many, plus 50% game seasons has he had since entering the league? Because he definitely is on the injury report.
I think that's part of the reason why they got him coming off the bench.
Which makes sense.
Monitor his minutes.
Would you say it's that, or more so him and Smart are basically the same person? Because that's the way I look at it. He's just a better ball handler than Smart to me.
Right. I agree.
But I definitely feel like they're going to be, a team to watch for and a team to look out for. Expectations are high this year, though, and I agree. Each side, as far as West Conference and Eastern Conference, are very, very balanced. Like, anybody could come out of, the East or the West, and it wouldn't be a surprise, I don't think. Like, I don't think anybody would be surprised if, like, about 3 or 4 teams, they'd be like, okay, that's cool. Like, that makes sense, or that's not bad. It's not one of those, like, what the fucks moments, So I definitely am looking forward to this season. This is probably the most anticipation I've had on an NBA season. Normally, I'm real slow on NBA hype. because I'm still mid football season and I'm still in like football form, so I like watching football more. But even to this point, I hit up Pop today. I was like, "Yo, we doing FanDuel on basketball?" Because I'm trying to get in on that and trying to, just anticipate more and put some more influence on basketball for me early on and not waiting until midway point and end of the season push and stuff like that. But what are your thoughts, Pop?
I didn't even know that man was.
So it's a long season, so I'm not gonna speak on Brooklyn. We're gonna talk about them later on in the season.
Good.
There's no point. The only thing I'm gonna say that's associated with Brooklyn is something Puda said with Gobert, and I feel like Gobert and Ben Simmons are probably going to be able. They're gonna have the best shot at getting defensive player, because if Minnesota or Brooklyn could become 5 ranks better defensively, they're gonna blame it on Gobert and Ben Simmons. Whatever defensive improvement, they're gonna say it's because of Ben Simmons and Gobert, and that's gonna plant them at the top of the race for Defensive Player of the Year. So I think that's gonna be a race between them two. Man, my expectations and my hope, because I feel like we just don't get this anymore, is as healthy as a season as possible, man. Like I want to see everybody play. Like injuries is a part of the game, and I understand that, but not season-ending injuries. Like, come on, man. Like I want to see the clip. Everybody talk about Brooklyn. The Clippers is the most supposed to be team just as much as Brooklyn.
More than Brooklyn for years.
Like, it's just crazy. Like I want to
Jamal
see
Murray supposed to start the season?
Yeah, they was in the preseason. That's another team. I want to see.
That's huge. That's definitely huge.
I want to see Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Jokic, and the rest of the team. They put a good team together around that. I want to see Ben Simmons back out there. I want to see Embiid play 70 games if possible. I want to just see good basketball.
That ain't gonna happen.
I mean, he played like 67 last year.
And if you get plantar fasciitis or something.
yo, can y'all stop raining on my fucking Jesus Christ?
He said plantar fasciitis.
He probably right though. I just want to see guys, and Boston is already starting off bad. Robert Williams is out until 2023, basically.
I don't like their jerseys. They look too much like the Bucks. I kept getting confused.
I didn't even see that he was out till next season.
What he out with?
That same meniscus. He hurt his meniscus last year.
Yeah,
he got it repaired. He rushed back for the playoffs. Played through the playoffs hurt. Got surgery again in the offseason, and they said it was issues again, so he had to get surgery again.
Fuck,
that's crazy.
He's like, fuck him. Milwaukee, they don't got Middleton or Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton might not jump off the page, but he's a very important piece to that team.
Very.
Who's coming off the bench? They got nobody coming off the bench. Like I feel like they gonna have a rough start, and I'm with y'all. Fuck them. I hate them, so fuck them.
That dude. What's his name? Carter.
Oh, Javon Carter. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he was looking good.
Oh, that's fine. Come on, yeah, I'd rather him be out there.
Boy, dude.
Yeah, boy. Dude,
I feel like the Bucks were in trouble once they traded DiVincenzo last season.
Huh? Oh, my dude.
Yo, he got that excited. I mean, they was expecting to have Connaughton with the Grayson Allen fuck boy, and then you got Joe Ingles coming back from injury sometime in the future.
Yeah.
So they probably thought they was okay. I just want a healthy season. That's all I want. I'll be happy with a healthy season, and we're gonna talk about Brooklyn kicking ass all year long. I'm going to opening day against a team that I agree with Chips. I want to see too, the New Orleans Pelicans. That should be a good ass game. I was scared Zion was not gonna play because he twisted his ankle, but he said he's playing. I want to see everybody on the floor.
The bust Katie ass.
So let me ask you this. Net, I know you ain't said you're gonna wait to talk on it. Expectations for Nets, chip or bust?
For me, yeah, I think for everybody, honestly. But I said it in the other episode. If I'm okay with if they get to the conference finals or the finals and they just lose. But if
Like they just get outplayed.
if it's something else, then yeah. If it's
So
anything
no grace
other
for
than
injury.
huh?
No grace for injury.
I mean, it depends. It depends.
Next man up. Fuck that.
Nah, it depends. And I'm interested to see how the Knicks play out because I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like. Although they were winning and like I don't know. I feel like the Jalen Brunson. I feel like he just came out the gate like I'm gonna be the main scorer on his team, and I don't think that should be what it. I don't think it should go that way. But I'm gonna reserve judgment because it was the preseason.
Hey, listen, I just can't wait. I give it to about.
Oh boy,
I give it to about All-Star Weekend.
Leave the Embros alone.
I
Leave the Embros
I give it
alone.
to about All-Star.
I'm like, what is he talking about?
Oh, and don't let the Cavs be in the playoff hunt. Oh shit! Y'all already know how he gonna be. Y'all know he gonna be like, oh, the Knicks couldn't get that. The Knicks was trying. I'm telling. I cannot wait. And again, this is no shot at no Knicks fan. I respect Puda. I respect Chips.
Thank you, sir.
Chips,
appreciate you.
Chips lose email. Puda, he always be tight because they make every game close.
So you don't respect the Embros?
I got no respect for Hef.
Get it together.
Nightmare, he be on the fence sometimes. Sometimes he make good points, but then other times he be ready to jump on that bandwagon and just be going left. So I just can't wait because when it happens, and if Donovan Mitchell happen to get the Cavs, or the Cavs just look better with him.
But the Cavs are gonna, they're gonna make they've been making the playoffs.
The Cavs are a very good team. You're absolutely correct.
Cry.
But if he's cooking, you already know Hef gonna be like, oh, we should have had him. He should have been a Knick. What? And I'm telling you.
I'll say this. I'm not gonna say I agree with you, but if Donovan is Donovan and RJ don't improve, he's gonna say something.
But Donovan cooks in the playoffs and all that every year anyway.
I know, but it's not about Donovan. It's about RJ. If Donovan does what he normally does and RJ don't improve, Hef is definitely going to say something.
All right, but Pop, you said you had two questionable for like defensive player of the year possibilities, Gobert and Simmons. Who do you have as like your front runner for MVP?
I think front runner has to be Luka. I don't think he's going to win though, because I don't think the Mavericks is going to be as good this year as they were last year or the year before that. I think the dark horse is probably like maybe a Giannis again, because if they get off to a good start, it's going to be about Giannis. Chris Middleton is going to be out for a while. And I think Jokic, regardless of what Jokic do, nobody's giving him 3 back to back. It ain't happening. But I think that with his guys back, he's going to take a step back purposely. Maybe even Dame. Dame is probably a sleeper too. If Dame come back the way he normally do, and they get in the 6-7 seed, I can see that happening. But Luka is the front runner.
Got you. And outside of your Nets, we all gonna not go homers with this pick. Outside of your Nets, who do you see as the favorite to win it all?
I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
Solid pick. Chips, defensive player of the year pick.
I gotta go with Puda and say go Bird.
Okay.
Yeah, because basically what I said the episode, like Puda said in this episode, so he got to do. That's all we want you to do.
You had one job.
That's all we want you to do. Focus on that. You ain't got to spread the floor. You're gonna be in the paint the whole fucking game, offense and defense. And they got now because you got Karl Anthony Towns. You know, they got long arms, you know what I'm saying? So they cover more of that floor on the baseline, you know what I mean? So he ain't got to move but 5 steps throughout the whole fucking game. So for that reason alone, I got to go with him as front runner for defensive. I gave you my MVP, which was Ja.
Yeah, okay. I know you said he was in the running. I didn't know that you picked him.
That's a good
one.
Okay.
That'll be my pick. Because I think they're gonna be good again. Last year was a shocker year. I don't see them slowing down, so people are gonna be paying them more attention. If to win it all, I gotta go with the champs, man. I gotta go with Golden State. Every year they in it. Well, not recently, you know, they had a couple of down years injury, but everybody's back healthy.
They got a punching chance.
What? Catch Pop here on the MizFitz Radio. Weekly spot. Wiseman. Very, very big part that they were missing. He's back and healthy. So they got better. You know, Jordan Poole got his contract. Wiggins got his contract. So them boys ain't got nothing to worry about. They ain't pressing for no, money or, trying to figure it out. And my boy Dre gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My man Dre gonna be the glue. You know what I mean? So I got them repeating.
All right. PH? Defensive player of the year first?
I'm trying to think of who I wanted to go with on this. I'm gonna go with Dark Horse. I'm gonna go with Wiggins. I think Wiggins could win that defensive player of the year.
That's a good pick.
He definitely has been stepping up his defense the last few years. And last year, he was definitely in the talks. I think he could get to that spot and get that defensive player of the year. And as far as MVP go, I'm going to go with John Morant too, man. Boy, just jump out the gym. Man, I'm just scared for the league if he actually really develop a jump shot.
Okay. And championship? I mean, technically you would be Hawks, so you can't say the Hawks.
No. I'm gonna go with the Sixers.
Okay.
I would like to see Embiid win. That's only because of my Kansas bias. But I do like the Sixers. They do have a nice little squad over there. Like to see if they can actually put it all together. Maxey, Tobias, Harden, and Embiid. That's a four you can put up against
anybody. What's
his
name? That addition was tough.
They number 1 seed in the East for me.
What's his name?
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, PJ Tucker. Big pickup for them.
Yeah. But those would be my picks, man, for this year.
All right, Puda, I know you gave DPOY. Gobert. Who was your MVP? I don't think you said that one.
I said Luka.
Okay. And winning team.
The chip, for me, it was between Golden State and the Clippers. I got the Clippers beating the Nets in the chips.
Okay, so you got the Clippers. For me, defensive player of the year, I'm going with what's his name from the Suns? What's his name? Person?
You mean
Not
Mikal
Person.
Bridges?
Yeah, Bridges. He looked like Wesley Person to me.
Yo, you mad old?
Yeah, I was like, is he talking about Chuck Parsons?
Yo, mad old, man.
He retired 20 years ago.
I don't know why that name it was stuck in my like.
Anybody named Person been out the league for about 15 years.
Don't be calling me old.
He said, "Do they make that last name anymore? Oh, you know they make that last name."
Yeah, I feel like Bridges is gonna be my defensive player of the year. MVP, I'm gonna go with Embiid. Dark light-skinned horse, Tatum. That's gonna be my dark horse pick of the MVP. Championship, I'm definitely going. I don't know, man, because let me ask this before I say, because I know we said Golden State as well. If they start off horrible and lose, does this Draymond shit really, like, does it divide the team? Like, because obviously we all know winning cures everything. Like, no matter what happens, if you're winning, motherfuckers forget about that shit. If they start off bad or losing, does that shit demand a change on the team?
I don't know about a change, but I think it would be it's a real thing. I would say that.
What's a real thing?
He was looking crispy in the preseason.
The divide.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it, man. Like Puda just said, preseason it ain't.
They only
played like nothing.
They only played one game after the punch, and Draymond wasn't there.
No, yeah, they played.
No, they didn't. Draymond.
Nah, he definitely.
I seen them in the game together.
It was definitely a game with him clapping it up and hugging it out with Poole.
Yeah, he played in the first quarter, I think it was, some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're winning, everything is always fine. But if they not winning, if they start losing, you don't feel like that shit going to just start like a crater opening up and shit?
I don't think so. Yo, listen, as far as a team goes, there's nobody's been thicker than them in the league, to me, for a long time. So, like, I don't see it. And for everything that I've heard, it's squashed. It's over.
Why that's not clean up like you told me last? Why you believe that? Why you believe that?
Because of the history of the team.
Yeah, I think that they are bygones be bygones, but I ain't gonna say it's smack. It's squash. Like they relationship ain't the same, bro.
No, it ain't. It's definitely not the same. But I don't think it's gonna affect the play.
I don't think so neither. But his question was, if they start off bad,
I don't think that's going to be the focus. It's going to be something else.
Nah, that is the main focus. If it starts off bad, that will be the main focus. Whether it's true,
will be as far as the team. No.
Yeah, no. I'm only talking about media.
Oh, media, yeah,
like media and like fan.
Oh no, yeah, of course, yeah. That's going to be spoken about. Yeah.
Now, I don't think it would lead to a trade or something. I really think that Draymond he has 1 year left. He's either going to opt out and go somewhere and get more money, or if it ends up bad, I could see them possibly trading him. But he's not in their long-term plans regardless. But I think they'd be fine. I think they'd be fine.
I mean, and I just wanted to ask that because obviously with that, my championship pick is going to be Golden State again. I feel like Memphis was the closest team to giving them problems, like real problems. I just don't think Memphis has the consistency to do it. I mean, I think they're going to give them a run, but I really don't see the consistency from them being able to just do it for 4 games to win it all. Yeah, that I just don't. Like, I really just don't. And shout out to the Lakers not making the playoffs again.
Anthony Davis is going to play 70 games this year.
Lies,
Hell
lies,
no. Hell no.
lies, lies.
I'll go.
You always lying.
I was about to say, I'll put the bet on that. Even if he don't get hurt, they're going to low manage him to where he's not playing that anymore.
70 games.
60, 65.
Max. 65 max.
45.
Nah. 45 is crazy.
Son, what?
45.
Son, 45? That's reckless, son.
45.
See, and y'all tell me I'm disrespectful.
No. PH is disrespectful. Nobody is ever going to deny that.
How many games he played last year?
I don't care.
How many games he played?
I don't care.
Same thing this year. 45.
Boston Philly going at it, boy.